Welcome back, truckers. Sorry about that. I ended up having to cut it off anyway. We shall get this episode on the way straight away. So that'll be a triple back-to-back, should we say, that I'm doing, just to try and get this helicopter one done. Let's try and get ourselves over this threshold. Now, I'm sure it's 3,300 experience points to the next level, so it's just under 300 experience points to go. Hopefully we're going to be able to make it. This job says only 180 miles land distance, so it's only 180 experience points. With that, parking will give us, I think it's 45 extra, and then our extra bonuses should hopefully push it over, and then we should be able to look at getting a truck ourselves. If this doesn't take me too long to do, I will buy the truck in this episode with you guys. If not, it'll be in the next episode, I promise you. So let's get trucking. This one is an Escania, and I think this is the basic level 1, what I remember. So which will be quite cool to actually see. So this is the kind of truck we will be buying. And there's a helicopter. It looks like it's got its propeller blades inside a nice wooden box underneath, because it would be illegal to drive those on, because they are a huge danger. Now, here's our truck, all coupled up together. It's looking quite cool, actually. I do like these kind of trucks. In the last episode, obviously, we got our we haven't got sat nav, okay. We got our first one for the sailor. That was it for the first boat we delivered. So hopefully, if we get 2 more boats, we'll get that big achievement, which would be quite cool to get. Now, we are in England at the second, so I need to make sure I drive on the right side of the road. I don't think we've done any car deliveries yet, have we? That'd be quite cool to do. Oh, I'm looking forward to those. And here we go, let's set off. Probably should have some day running lights on. Always a useful thing. You can't get told off for having these on, but you can get told off for not having them on if it gets dark and you've got no lights on. Sod that lorry. Oh, I've got a helicopter, it's more urgent. Somebody might need rescuing, so they're not going to get rescued this year, because my driving is not that great. Oh, 30 miles an hour. Now we got to 50. Here comes the speed camera. Cha-ching! Can't catch me. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Probably should be paying attention more to the road than a speed camera, but hey, it's fun. The only thing I don't like about the Scanias is the blind spot mirror being on the top. I do prefer them being on the bottom. I don't know why, I just do. But we'll see if we can adjust that when I buy a Scania myself. Which is what I do love about the Volvos, it is at the bottom. I just find it, I don't know, the top seems like it's in the wrong place to me. And you end up having to point it down so much more to actually get the point you're supposed to get, which is kind of like your blind spot, which unfortunately for a car is right by my wheel, not by my door frame. And cyclists as well. And that's kind of the main thing that people were happening, was people were getting hit by cars as cyclists and as little cars. I think I'd struggle to see someone if they'd cycled up beside me. If I'd missed them in the corner of my eye, then I haven't got anything to spot them with. Now, yes, I know normally it'll be your opposite side that they'll be sitting at, but living in London for a while, yeah, that does not happen, I promise you that. They sit on whichever side they want to sit on. They don't actually listen to the law of the road, unfortunately. I've got nothing against cyclists. I love to cycle. I used to cycle a lot. Not so much at the moment with my daughter, but did used to love the cycling. pause the game for a second. There is one thing I've just realised that we've forgotten to do, which I always do, which is to check the map route to see if actually there is somewhere we could stop off to open anything else up. So looks like we're going straight to the ferry. I think actually, let's go that way. Open up that last road, and then we go onto the ferry into Rotterdam. Now there is one in here we can get. Oh, I wish we wouldn't do it that way. That's just a silly way. That's it, that way. Now, if we wanted to, we could circle around and open up the whole of Rotterdam. But we're more likely to get jobs to go there eventually anyway. So we'll just carry on down. And then when we get into here, we will be going up to there first. Just try and cover as much and get both of those open up in Brussels. Perfect. So, let's get cracking. I do often forget to do that until I start to drive, so apologies. I will try to remember to do that in advance before we set off, like you would in real life. You'd set up your sat nav and get yourself moving. I was a keen driver today. He just wanted to get on with his job. Now this one does not have a retarder, which makes it a little bit trickier because I have to brake for it, which is always a pain in the bum. Over the bridge. Oh, it's a windy old day down here today. So now we can see the truck in its full glory with the trailer as well. Oh, ferry coming in. They have put a lot of detail, especially into this kind of cargo ones, I'd say. They do look quite cool. How even the helicopter, if you look at the back of it, is actually reflecting what's going off on the sides, which I find really useful actually. Oh, I didn't turn my beacon on, did I? I've forgotten now which button does that. There you go. Beacon! No, get the beacon going. Beacons are important. They keep safety. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. That does not keep safety. That causes crashes. Still at 50, now we can speed up. Well, I'm presuming I'm allowed to, so yes, good. For Hull. Probably should have indicated before I changed lane, but I didn't even realise that one was coming off. That's the only thing I'd say that the SCS should do, and that is improve the roads, because no roads look like that in and around like the London areas where they just randomly turn off and don't come back quite quickly. 9 times out of 10, the side roads, unless it's a triple laned motorway, most double laned motorways have a siding come off as well. Please tell me you've gone. Thank God for that. Right. Up to 60. Can we stay at 60? Is this dropping us? No, so that's 60. That's cool. No, no, we can't. 50. Okay, that's fine. 50 dibbers an hour it is then. But don't get me wrong, I do understand that obviously it's very difficult to make roads and everything work in the way it should work. It's not as easy as it is in technical real life, where you probably have a larger budget to build one road junction, as I have experienced driving up the M1 recently with a 18-20 month junction construction. So seriously, just plonk it in and get on with it. But I don't understand why I have to be disrupted for 20 months and it's not even connecting to the roads yet. which always does my head in. One thing I never understand about roadworks. Oh, I hit the side. Then that was my bad. One thing I never understand about roadworks is nighttime. You're still restricted. I am 99% sure there's no one working when I see no lights, unless they are working in non-high-vis jackets and in a very dark corner somewhere that I can't even see their tools, which I'm very, very shocked about. Now I need to move over, because I now actually need to go around the roundabout fully, which I'm not looking forward to, I may add. This game is brutal. Most speed cameras are not that quick after a speed change. He deserved that beat, by the way, guys. He should not have just pulled out in front of a massive truck who was actually coming around the corner on a roundabout and actually indicating to come off as well. Extremely dangerous and stupid. I took that corner a little bit wrong, but apologies for that one, guys. But my beacon's still going, so they could have to let me off. And that's one big improvement they've made. If you put beacons on, or hazard lights on in American truck cars, generally, not always, generally kind of ease off a bit and not leave you to it. Especially when you're like trying to reverse from a road into like the main junction point, which makes a huge difference actually when you are trying to do that. Or like when you're trying to park up. Ooh. Oh no, I need to go right. Oh, I don't know why I was following that car. That lorry was not a help to me at all. Getting straight into here. Nope. You got a pot. No, I've never been out of Hull Port Harbour, so I wouldn't even know if that was a true reflection of what it looked like. So now you can see the beacon splashing around, which is always a fun thing to do. 31 miles an hour. Right, let's get cracking. Easy round the bend, especially with a helicopter. That doing around the bend very wrong, very, very wrong indeed. Now I quite like night driving because actually you're more likely to see any cars coming that are going to block your way because they should have their lights on by law. But I know for viewers it doesn't make the video as exciting because you can't see as much. But I can put 4 beams on, which blinds everybody, which is always going to do. So 50 miles an hour. Let's get accelerating. We'll be respectful to the road users. Nah! Flash, 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 flash. Everyone flashes you when you've got massive lights on. I don't know why. They actually want to say hello. They actually like me so much, which I'm quite excited about. Seems to be going smoothly so far. Let's see if this gets us over that marker. If it does, fantastic, we'll take it. That would be extremely useful. If it doesn't, then we'll wait for the next episode. But let's get to level 5 and then we'll buy our first truck. And then we can start to get the bigger jobs coming in and some more monies. Because what I would like to do, if it's possible, is buy the next truck with no borrowed money, which would be nice. It looks like we're coming in because we're doing our drop-off point. Now I know it is going to drop us down to 30 in a second, or 31 miles an hour in a second, because it is a big city we're coming into. So I'm just preparing myself in advance because I know what this game's like. It likes to do it at the last second and go, oh, there's a speed camera right there. See there, I didn't see the sign that said it was 30, so I missed that one. See, now that I can see that one's only 50 miles an hour, and the camera sign, I'm already at 31 miles an hour or 50 kilometers an hour, so I'm happy with that. Indicate off, because whilst we're coming past, we might as well pick it up. This is not a bad pulling little truck, actually, to be fair to it. So hopefully it will let us explore it, unless we've already explored it, I don't know. Don't see why we would have done. We haven't got even been on this road before, I don't think, or what this sat-nav was showing. That was quite well taken. But we must have done. But yeah, but this doesn't even show that we've even taken this road before. Unless it popped up earlier and I was paying no attention. Which is highly possible, by the way, guys. Just to let you know, I don't know if you know that, but it's very highly possible. Look at that. Not as if I'm going to buy a Mercedes truck at the moment, but it's good to know it's there. It's very useful to know it's there, in fact. Now, we do not need to really stop, actually, which is fantastic. I think we're just one city down, and then a drive around the city for 5 minutes, and then we're done. So hopefully this has been nice and quick, and we can get moving. Now we've got 38,000 in the bank, so hopefully by the time we drop this one off, which will put us to what, just under 45,000, because I think it was just over 7,000 for this job. That will be pretty much perfect. Just going to move over, be respectful. Because if we borrow 100 grand, that will give us 144,000 roughly, probably 800 or 77 something. I can't remember the exact amount of this job was. I think it was 7,007. 7,007 in my head, weirdly. I don't know why. I probably made that completely up. 7,007, see? So that'll take us to what? 45,771. Too bad. Plus 100, so 145,000 basically, and a bit of chump change. It's even cooler at night time. And it makes that beacon a bit cooler as well. You know, it's a lonely little beacon. I'm a sad and lonely little beacon at the back of a helicopter truck. 700 meters and there will be a filling station. We have plenty of fuel. We're just over halfway of fuel, so that's fine. Now I am 99% sure we are coming off shortly, but I could be completely wrong. But yeah, hopefully once they've done the DLC for expansion into France, hopefully they'll look at an expansion into Spain soon after that. Spain has tons of cargo going towards it, especially for like fresh meat products and stuff like that coming from it and going to it. My uncle used to be a lorry driver for a meats distribution company, and he used to go to France and Spain on a regular basis actually. Oh, so we're entering the German borders. God, you crashed. So yeah, so it'd be nice to see kind of that, if that was possible for SES. Hopefully when the game gets full support from the Steam workshop, hopefully it won't say these mods might make the game crash, rah rah rah. I was wrong, we're not coming off the next one. That was a complete and utter lie. I apologise for that. I was not paying attention to the map properly. Alright, I'm just going to move over, just because it's respectful to let everyone go. See, this is norm how it should work at every junction, even in England, but they seem to say, nope, you're losing a lane and you're joining it back in again. Do you know what, the whole time I didn't realise it went up to 56 miles an hour. So massive apologies then. Ah, this is when the motorway divides and splits off into two. Obviously it's avoiding something. I wish I knew it was avoiding. Train lines. I wish the trains are more frequent as well in this game. You see like one train every so often, but quite a bit more frequent, especially in France. I remember going into Paris on the Eurostar and just the amount of trains leaving and coming in, it was like, wow, this is weird. My wife is like the worst at trying to get herself sorted out in time, so kind of spent a while like, honey, we need to get on this train. Please move. Alright, so we're coming off here into Brussels. Oh, I do love Brussels. Lovely chocolate. Yum yum yum. Oh, 25 miles an hour? Oh, that's a bit slow, isn't it? Bloody hell. I don't think even cruise control works that slowly, does it? Oh, it does! That is amazing! Accelerate straight up, and then we'll probably just end up braking for these lights. Saying that, it'll probably go green by the time I get there. So it's taking me quite a while. Or not. Well, hello. I'm going to move over. And we're going to accelerate eventually. Now, we're probably going to kick into 31 miles an hour shortly. Now to make it quick I could just turn right, but I want to go and explore everything here, so we are going to carry on. There it is! And actually I'm probably going in a worse situation as well, making it even harder for myself. By going all the way round I'm probably going to come in an even worse situation, but it doesn't matter. Exploring the map is quite important, especially for me. I like to get achievements even though they don't actually give you anything for doing the achievements. It makes you feel like I have completed everything. 100% of the map covered, you've just done every that are special and stuff like that. Is quite a nice little achievement for me personally. So Iveco, oh, I could do without even worrying about that one, but it's an unlock. And that's the main thing. Parking brake on. Off. Accelerate. And spinny turn. Now we are turning to the right, the left, sorry. Which I knew my left and right. In a second, so straight over to the left hand lane. Brakes on, not that much, get some gas going, you silly old truck. And there's the recruitment agency, fantastic. But many a times, more recruitment agencies, I believe, the more you open up, the more selection you're going to get and the choice of better drivers. Oh, flashing yellows, I hate flashing yellows. They do my head in. Any old Tom, Dick and Harry, but we've got the biggest vehicle here, so we should be alright actually. Just run them all over. I think that's what it means anyway. That's what it says in my head. Alright. So let's go and straighten this thing up. Use as much available space as we possibly can. Oh look, there's trucks there. Oh. I think that's another one of the special deliveries if you actually drop off vehicles like Volvos to the Volvo garage, I think Scanias to the Scania Valid garage, and there was another one, I think. That's a bit better. Slightly overbooked it on the the secondary turn, but we got it there eventually. And there she is parked up. Take out the brake. So, as you can see, we've got the park and brake on. That's the trailer. Done. So yeah. Oh, 303 experience. I keep forgetting it's because we're in miles and it's done in kilometres. So that's straight over. And quite a good chunk of our next level as well. Fantastic. So, I said last time we're going to go into this one. I think what we might do is actually go into perhaps one of these ones. So, shall we go into... Let's go into the old flammable stuff, shall we? It's like that is the petrols, isn't it? Yeah, the petrol diesels. Because they're always good fun. So, before we go forward, let's look at a quick jobs. In case there's any little short ones. Oh, there's the Scania trucks. That go up to Manchester, which is actually where we have got our home base. That might be worth doing that job just to... At least it'll get us back to Manchester. There's a Manchester and a Manchester. That's like fun. So what I might do, we'll call it an end here. We drive this Scania trucks back. And then, I think that does do that mission. And then, we'll grab a truck. Look at these, you've got 12 hours for these salmon fillets. Oh, just literally jumping on a ferry. Well, that's a quick little easy job. That's 70 euros just to go Manchester to Manchester. Alright. Actually guys, no, we are going to buy a truck. Let's get a truck, shall we? Let's get ourselves a truck. We'll get started. I keep promising you guys we'll do this. Scania in Manchester. We need to go to the bank first to borrow 100 grand at least. That's 145,000 we have now. Truck dealers. Scania, Manchester. Let's buy one. Yes, we want to visit the truck. So, I don't know what we can buy. Ooh. But much better. Same engine. So that one's level 10, but again it's the same engine. I don't quite know what's different, apart from the colour. That's an R and that's a streamline. I'm not... Oh, okay. Fuel tank's the same though. Well, let's have a look at customization. So you can't change the cab, you can't change the chassis, or the engine. We can put a retarder on, 6 grand. UK standard, that's cool, happy with that. Green, what other things could we put on here? I did actually get quite a few of these, by the way. If there's any of these you want me to put on there, please just let me know, and we can always have some random old things going. Depends on what you guys like. Looks like a certain company that I won't mention. Charge. But I'll let you guys choose what you want. We're going to put it back to its normal colour for now, otherwise it'll start charging us for something that we don't necessarily want. So we could have a light bar, I think, and then I can't remember. Bung a couple of these on there as well. Extra couple of lights can never be a bad thing. If you want me to put any of these ball bar things on, just let me know. God, there's millions of them in there. I forgot how many there was. Elite rims. 75 decibels, 74. B rated. I'm guessing he's better. And better fuel economy. Oh, that's better. That's what we want, especially for our truck. Definitely be getting that then. Sound at the back. No side skirts available, which is weird because actually the other one came with a side skirt. Plastic mirrors, that's the same. Unless we want to go for like a Titan or don't worry, but I think the stock one's fine. And beacons, we can't get beacons yet. I think that's all we can upgrade. Yep. Oh. Feet plates. I don't see the difference really. So, the colour I'll let you guys choose. If anything you want to design one for me, that would be cool. So, bit extra lights. Got to blind people. Let's purchase this then. We're done. Thank you for buying your first truck from us. So here we go. Oh, God knows what happened to the cab bed. Welcome to our first truck. Isn't she a beaut? This is like the world's longest intro to ever saying you bought a truck. Congratulations. So, let's have a look at the job market. Now we can go to freight ones. Birmingham to Birmingham, but we have to get to Birmingham first. So if we put on jobs from Manchester. Oh, look at that. 9,000 a diesel run. I think that's our next job. But until then, guys, goodbye and keep on trucking. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.